Welcome to Hall's Gymnasium on the campus of WKCTC. I'm Anthony Ridgway, welcoming you to tonight's basketball game between the Stars and the St. Louis Community College Archers. And I'm with head coach Mike Chumler. Coach, it's been a while since we've been at home, hasn't it?
It has. It's been a long time.
You went on a brief road trip. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, we started out good. We played well in Pregame at Crowley's Ridge. We played very well there. The next night we played Northern Arkansas. They're a top 25 team, and they just beat us. And then we played the next day and lost by 1 point. And it was our fourth game. We're just tired. And we're a little beat up right now.
Yeah, I saw where you have a few people out with some injuries.
Yeah, but I mean that's why you play the game. You know, it's opportunity for someone else. It's their time to step up.
What can we expect tonight?
Well, we're gonna play a little different. We're gonna start out with a press, but we're gonna drop back into 2-3 out of the press and try to zone them a little bit. We may have to adjust from there, but you know we're short on numbers, and it dictates we try to keep some people out of foul trouble.
Do you plan to press the whole game?
Well, that's going to depend on. I plan on it, but we'll see. You know, that can always change. You know, the situation will dictate that.
Well, we're going to keep it brief tonight. I know you're in a hurry, and I thank you for your time for your pregame show, and we'll see you again after the game in the postgame show.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Coach Mike Chumler, you're watching the WKCTC pregame show, and we're just about set for basketball action here tonight as the Stars take on St. Louis Community College. We'll be back with the starting lineups after this message.
We all want to get the most for our money, and no other investment yields as great a return as the investment in education. A recent study shows that West Kentucky Community and Technical College adds value to our region through what it's spending, jobs it provides, and added income made by its graduates. Investing in WKCTC has proven results. Let's do the math. For every $1 a student invests in their WKCTC education, they'll receive nearly $7 in higher future earnings than those without a degree. Higher education is positively associated with lifestyle changes that lead to taxpayer savings and societal benefits in better health, less unemployment, and reduced crime. So total benefits to state taxpayers is over $63 million. This means for every tax dollar spent supporting students attending WKCTC, taxpayers will receive nearly $5.50 in return over the course of the student's working life. In fiscal year 2015-2016, WKCTC employed 549 faculty and staff with a payroll of $21 million. The college also spent another $14.5 million on goods and services. This generated over $24 million in added income to our region, or the equivalent of supporting 578 jobs. During the same year, WKCTC alumni and students generated over $117 million in added income to the community. Together, the local impact of having a strong community college in our region was over $141 million in added income, which means more trained workers, more jobs, and a stronger economy. Do the math. WKCTC is good for the region and good for the state.
Hi, I'm Dr. Anton Reese, President of West Kentucky Community and Technical College. I want to welcome our returning students and our new students to this special place that we call West Kentucky Community and Technical College. I want to offer 3 suggestions to you. 1, I want you to get involved inside and outside of the classroom. 2nd, I want you to remain engaged throughout the semester. And 3rd, I want you to have a lot of fun. This is a great and exciting time and a very important decision that you've made to come to college and or remain in college. Getting involved inside the classroom. Take the time during the fall term to know your teachers, know their office location, office hours. There will be tremendous assets for you. Outside of the classroom, we have a variety of clubs and organizations. The more that you get engaged and involved, we believe that also fosters success. And third, we want you to have fun. This is an exciting time for you en route to your careers. We never underestimate you. We stand ready to assist you throughout your journey here at West Kentucky Community and Technical College. I look forward to seeing you soon around campus.
Welcome to West Kentucky Community and Technical College. I'm Olivia Chell, President of your Student Government Association. I'd like to tell you about some great opportunities here on campus. You can join a number of student organizations including SGA, Phi Theta Kappa, Hispanic Culture Club, and many more. You should also check out events throughout the semester where you can eat, play games, and meet other students. Inside the WKCTC Student Center, you can show off your talents at open mic, enjoy the arts, or even grab lunch before your next class. And don't forget about happening hour on Mondays and Wednesdays at 11. Above all, you have the chance to make lifelong friends and contacts while earning a great education. Please get involved. If you are not already on the Student Life website, check out this link to find out more information. Thank you and have a great semester.
The Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship offers 100% free tuition at West Kentucky Community and Technical College for courses that can prepare you for a great job in as little as 13 weeks. Get started at workreadykentucky.com.
Welcome to Hall's Gymnasium for tonight's basketball game between the WKCTC Stars and the St. Louis Community College Archers. Hello, everybody. I'm Anthony Ridgway along with Richard Abraham. So glad to have you along for tonight's broadcast. And, Abe, seems like it's been forever since we've been at home.
Yeah, it has been, man. It has been. Thanksgiving break, and then the guys been on the road a little bit. It's nice to get home back in Hall's Gym and maybe we can get some things going. Coach was talking about before the game about the schedule that he played thus far, and he's not shying away from competition,
Not
man.
at all.
I think he talked about a collective win of some 32 wins and 2 or 3 losses between the first 5 games opponents that we had. So that's the way he was brought up, though. He's going to ball with he want to ball with the best ballers.
And we'll talk about some of that. He's played some top 25 teams and have some others coming up after the break. We'll get into that during the broadcast. First, we have the starting lineups. First for the Archers of St. Louis Community College. At one guard, Tyrell Trussell. He's a 6'3 sophomore from Racine, Wisconsin. He'll wear number 2. Ahan Barnett is a 6'2 freshman. He'll wear number 5. He's from St. Louis, Missouri. He's at one guard. Khalib Beckton, a 6'3 freshman from St. Louis, Missouri. He'll wear number 20. He's at one forward. David Jones, a 6'7 freshman from St. Louis. He'll wear number 21. He's at the other forward. And in the post, we have Steve Lee. He's from St. Louis, Missouri. He, too, is a freshman. He wears number 22. The Archers are coached by Terry Collins. They have a 5-3 record. Now for the WKCTC Stars. At one guard, Trey Wilson, 5'10", from Bardwell, Kentucky. He'll wear number 2. Jaquan Jones, 5'10", from Cape Girardeau, Missouri. He'll wear number 4. He's at another guard. Lamont Bell is at the third guard, 6'1", from Caruthersville, Missouri. He'll wear number 22. At one forward, Alex Van Hook from Greenville, Kentucky. He's 6'4". He wears number 3. And Hunter Campbell, the big man in the middle, he'll wear number 42. He's 6'7", from Marion, Illinois. The Stars have a 4-5 record. They are coached by Mike Chumler. And the Stars have the tip. They've taken one shot, it goes out of bounds, and they will maintain possession under their own basket.
That ball was blocked by David Jones.
We have some players that are out. Dre Smith will not play tonight due to personal reasons. Joey Craig is sick. Been a lot of sickness going around. Aaron Reed, he has a growing strain. He will not play tonight. Anthony Darge has a fractured foot, so that will decrease the post play. As a shot clock violation, Lamont Bell took the shot, but it was way too late after having the ball kind of knocked away. Kind of gotten sloppy here in the first possession.
There's a lot of activity on the Archers end. A lot of hands, a lot of feet moving.
The Archers on the attack. Becton out front to Lee. Lee, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Hunter Campbell. Sharp ball movement around the three-point line. Lamont Bell looking to reset the offense. The Archers in a man-to-man defense.
Boom.
Three-pointer, long three-pointer. Van Hook. And that's vintage Alex Van Hook.
It is, man. That's a nice one for him to get off and hit that first one.
And somebody's going to have to step up with the absence of Aaron Reed. He carries a lot of the offensive load as the Archers turn it over and the Stars will have possession. Someone's going to have to step up in that role.
Yeah, and it's next man up. You know, injuries are something that always happens. You have to account for it, and that's why you got boom. That'll help. Of course, he's solid though.
Jaquan Jones for three.
Yeah, he's solid.
And just like that, Coach Terry Collins wants a timeout. He doesn't like what he sees. And a couple of players are getting a little chewing right now.
Yeah, and Jones, Quan, he's the type of player in a game like this, you got some numbers. We're down a little bit in numbers. He can manage this game and take it over. He gets stroking that three out there, man. It comes down like rain.
Speaking of rain, we've had a ton of it, haven't we?
We have, man. We have.
Seeing the sun today was something.
Oh, it was nice. It was nice. A nice autumn day.
Right now we have clear skies. Temperature of 49 degrees.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what Quan's doing with those shorts.
Old school Magic Johnson style shorts.
Oh, he got it rolled up, man.
No doubt we're going to ask him about it.
Oh, no doubt. Nice ball movement.
Barnett out front. Three from the wing by Trussell. No good, but the rebound pulled out of there by Becton, and he gets his first two of the game. And just like that, Jones answers. He's 2 for 2. He has 5 points in the game. We're just underway. 8-2 is our score. Stars on top. Excuse me. Marlon Gillard set to check in for the Stars. Wide open inside.
That was a breakdown right there. We had three guys. Covering Becton.
And left
yeah.
Tyrell Trussell open, and he got the easy layup. Coach Chambers said that they had played 5 top 25 teams so far and are scheduled to play 4 more after the Christmas break as we have our first foul call.
Trying to get tournament ready, I guess, man. But, hey, you want to know what you got.
You have to know what you have. They have the foul on 21, but Anthony Darge is not even on the floor.
See, that right there is just savage. Quan goes up, he's stuck in between the floor and the air, and he just throws it off boy's head.
That's playground.
That's
yes.
it, man. That's it.
And now they say the foul is going to go against the Archers, number 21, David Jones, the 6'7" freshman from St. Louis.
I got a ball here, fellas. The ball rolled underneath the bleachers.
And I don't think the official recognizes that there's a spare ball here on the table.
Hey, wait
the
a
broadcast
hustle,
table.
I got a spare
He
one.
still hasn't looked up.
I got a spare one if you lose that one.
Pass stolen away. Gillard, who just checked in the game, missed the dunk. The rebound by Gillard. And is put back up and in by David Jones.
Yeah, boys going to talk to him about that one.
Yeah, they are. Oh, a hard fall that time by Trey Wilson. And he went down in the paint where he didn't belong.
Yeah, you got to kick that ball out. We had a guy open right
Had
there.
two guys open. Lamont Bell was open on the wing. The foul is going to go against Gillard. That's his first, team second. Wilson at the free throw line. His first one is airborne, and it's good. Trey Wilson, just one of those hard-nosed kids who gives it 100% both ends of the floor.
Yeah, and that's what you look for as a coach. You want those guys that they love the game, man. They just love to play. Nice defense. Whoa.
Vermillion passed up the three-pointer. Ball inside, no good.
Oh.
Gillard misses a shot, gets his own rebound. Bell for three. No good. And the Stars come up with the loose ball. Shot, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by David Jones. And he's going to be tied up, and they're going to call a foul. And it's going to go against Alex Van Hook.
Jones is a lanky, athletic kid. And he's not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
Not at all. And that's what makes him such a hard-nosed player. And steps are going to be called as Tressell shuffled his feet before he made his drive to the lane. Avery Strayhorn is checked into the lineup for the Stars.
This looks like a game that Strayhorn should be able to get something going.
Strayhorn to the paint.
Boom.
Gets the shot to fall and the foul.
And that's what I'm talking about. This look like this could be Strayhorn's kind of night. All these guys have the same, look at their body type. They're just like his.
Yes.
21, you look at 21's body type and you look at Strayhorn's. I think he's going to have a big night tonight.
The foul is on Tyrell Trussell. Pardon me, they pronounce it Tressell.
Tressell.
That's his first, team third. Avery Strayhorn at the free throw line for 3 points the old-fashioned way, and he misses the free throw. And on the rebound, Hunter Campbell is going to be called for going over the back. He didn't like the call, but it was the correct call.
Yeah, you got to get there quicker. You got to get there quicker. You got to get low, move your legs, get your body in position to block out.
Full court pass broken up by Strayhorn, however, recovered by Gillard. And the Archers will reset the offense. Gillard looking inside. Nothing there. Long three-pointer by Tressell. No good. And we're going to have a foul call on the rebound. And it looks like it's going to go against Daquan Jones. That'll be his first foul. Team third. So both teams now with 3 fouls.
All wide open.
Inside, David Jones was wide open. Excuse me. And Jones gets the layup.
Campbell totally lost his man on that.
And an air ball. I don't think Lamont Bell saw that coming.
No.
Tressell looking. Gives way to Jean Alexis, who checked in at the last dead ball. And we're going to have a foul called against the Stars. Foul is going to go against Avery Strayhorn, 6'6" freshman from Paducah, played his high school ball at Tillman, the best school in the land.
That's what they tell me.
I don't think we're being biased, are we? Since we're both Tillman alone.
Tillman,
yeah.
right? Who else are we going to talk about, right?
Strayhorn with the rebound. Trey Wilson operating from that point guard position, being guarded by Armani Vermillion.
See, Campbell has to be aggressive in this game.
He has to.
He's got the size on these guys. Right there. See, he's going to have to move his feet. He can't just reach around a guy like that. Bam.
Back the other way. Jean Alexis. He now has 3 points.
Hard nose there you
and
got.
The shot rolled in. And Wilson picks up his first basket. He had 1 point from the free throw line, and now he has 3. And there's been a delay of game warning called against the Stars for touching the ball. That's another old playground rule.
Yeah, let it go.
Alexis to inbound the ball for the Archers, and they get their nickname, quite fittingly, I might add, being from St. Louis and the Gateway Arch.
Yeah.
I've been up in that thing. It was no fun going up and down.
Hey, I made it to the lobby of it. Saw the big buffalo.
You didn't chicken out, did you?
No, man, I can't go up there. It's too high.
It's only 630 feet in the air.
Yeah, 630 feet too high for me.
It's a beautiful view from up there, though, I might add.
I bet it is.
We're looking at Lamont Bell, and he and Avery Strayhorn are kind of pulling on their trunks as if they're gassed already.
Oh, man, you can't be gassed already.
12:27 to go in the first half.
Oh,
Wilson, sweet move to the lane. I said Wilson,
Wow.
I meant Jones.
Yeah, that was nice, man.
Froze the defense.
He just glided by him.
Right by him. The guy didn't know whether to take him or to leave him, and he made the wrong decision. And we're going to have a foul call. And it looks like it's going to go against Jaquan Jones. That'll be his first.
His second, team's fifth.
And he did. He reached in, as you can see on the replay. Now, that's Jones' second foul, and that could loom large for the Stars.
Yeah.
Jacob Mikowski checking into the lineup for the Stars. 6'1" freshman from Kelville, Kentucky. He'll wear number 14.
And Jones just went out
with those 2 fouls.
Yeah, he's the best player on the floor.
Archer's going to reset the offense. The Stars still in that man-to-man defense. Coach said he thought he might play some 2-3 zone, but he hasn't so far. Shot clock down to 3. Reset on the shot.
Yeah. You got to block guys out. That's way too many opportunities coming off the offensive board. Look at that.
You had 3 blue jerseys around that basket.
Yeah, and the guys on the Archers, they're off the floor, man. They're springing up and all. You know, rebound is not so much about who can jump the highest. It's the quickness off the floor.
Get somebody on your hip or on your back.
That's it.
And, of course, you played, you know, down in the paint. You were one of those big guys.
Yeah, and it's not just about how high you can jump. Who was the guy that played for the Washington Bullets back in the day? Wes Unseld. He led the league, the NBA in rebounding, man, and he didn't have any vertical at all, but he put that big body on you.
But he was, what, 6'7"?
About 6'7", and think about it now. What is that, a guard?
That's a guard, yeah.
Yeah, man. But he had that round bound and rebound behind him, and he blocked guys out. Fundamentals.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah, it all comes back to fundamentals, man.
You know, you often hear people say, even during the broadcast, that Charles, you know, had that big rear end, and it took him all the way to the Hall of Fame. He was only 6'4", but he would get you in the paint and get you on that hip or, you know, behind him, and he would eat you for lunch all day long.
Top 50 of all time.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Isn't that something? Caleb Beckton at the free throw line for 2, misses the first one. And, of course, they nicknamed Charles the round mound.
A rebound.
From Alabama.
Yeah.
Foul is going to go against Steve Lee. That's his first, team 4th. Bell looking. Gives way to Wilson.
Come on.
Hunter Campbell.
Volley
No
shot.
good. Gets his own rebound. Penetrates inside. Has his shot blocked by
Gotta be strong.
Alexis. Got to be really strong. Alexis is only 6'3". Hunter Campbell is 6'7". And big.
Yeah. Money.
Long three-pointer, no good. Ball sails out of bounds, but I think Avery Strayhorn touched it. Or did he?
Yeah, he
no, we're
did.
going to have a foul call. A push.
Okay.
Foul on Alexis.
That's going to be a foul against Sean Alexis. That's his first, team 5th. 11 fouls called here in the early going of this ball game, and we've only played halfway through the first half. 6 for the Stars, 5 for the Archers. Archer still in that man-to-man. It looks it's a zone, and they're trying to disguise it as a man-to-man. It looks like they're matching up.
Yeah.
Long three-pointer, no good. Alexis comes out with it, but he loses it out of bounds.
Yeah, Lamont's going to have to take his time on that shot. He's rushing that shot. He's got a better release than that.
He's taken it 3 times and missed all 3 because of the release, like you said.
Yeah. When he gets underneath his shot and comes over top, it's a nice thing to see, but he's rushing it.
Ball knocked out of bounds by the Archers. The Stars will maintain possession. And it looks like we might have, I thought it was touched in the front court, was it not?
Yeah, apparently not.
Bell drives, and we're going to have a foul on the floor before the shot, and he's grabbing his mouth. I think he was hit in the mouth accidentally.
I think that's on number 20.
And you can see it right there. Just a left hand to the mouth.
34.
And he was fouled by Malcolm Pickett, 6'6" freshman from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Ricky Gwynn checks into the lineup for the Archers. Rebound no good. Brought out of there by St. Louis Community College. 15-13 is our score. Stars on top. Becton looking inside, gives way to Pickett.
Wow.
No good, gets his own rebound and gets the basket to fall.
Now, this is a high-energy guy, number 34.
That's Malcolm Pickett. 6'6" freshman from Milwaukee.
A lot of bounce in his ounce. A lot of hustle.
They are giving Trey Wilson the blues out at that point guard position. Steal by the Archers.
Yeah.
Layup on the other end of the floor by Malcolm Pickett.
We talked about a high-energy guy.
He has 4 points in the contest. Van Hook looking, gives way to Bell. Looking inside to Wilson.
Nice.
Nice pass to Hunter Campbell, and he misses
He's
it.
got to hit that. He has got to come to. He's not focused right now.
The Archers have it on their end of the floor.
Yeah.
They get the layup.
That guy's focused.
Caleb Becton picks up his 4th point of the game for the Archers. Lamont Bell drives to the lane, has his shot blocked, but a foul called, and it's going to go against Alexis.
As Alexis goes up and keeps his arms straight up and not come down.
That's a block shot.
Yeah.
That's his 2nd foul, team 7. That will send Lamont Bell to the free throw line.
Bell to the line.
He'll be shooting 2. Bell from Caruthersville, Missouri.
What is it? You like to play the drums? Is it the drums or the keyboard?
He plays the drums.
Yeah, thought so.
I, too, am a drummer. Second free throw is up and good.
I like drumsticks.
Yeah, you look like you've had a few. Looks like you've had quite a few. Oh, my goodness. Why do I even bother with you, Richard Abraham?
I don't know, man. What can you do? Look at that freshman.
Inside shot, no good. Rebound by Hayden Lee, who checked in at the last time out. .6'4" freshman from Metropolis. Archers.
Oh, bad pass.
Has it stolen away by Jaquan Jones. He goes up for the dunk. Ho, ho. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he took off. He said, like, hey, attention all passengers. I'm about to leave the floor.
Come ride Air Jones at 5'10".
Elevation.
He looked like you on that one, eh?
That's a mentality, man. Look at this boy.
Pickett goes up inside, has his shot blocked, but a foul call.
There's a mentality when you go into the hole and you decide, I'm dunking this thing.
And you go.
And he threw it. As it would say back in the day, he chunked it.
With no rim, no nothing, straight net.
Yeah.
And his wrist was well above the rim.
Yep.
The foul is called against Hayden Lee. That's his first, team 7th.
That's a 5th point for the freshman for the Archers coming in, number 34.
Malcolm Pickett.
Yeah.
And with the way he's been playing, I'm surprised he's not a starter.
I'm telling you,
and he gets the second one to go.
He's just got one of those Dennis Rodman attitudes about him. He's bouncy.
Always around the basket.
Yeah.
You know, Dennis Rodman's going to get you 20 rebounds a game.
Oh, yeah.
Easy. Drive on the way to the basket. As you see.
Shortest guy out there launched on him. Wow, I love it.
Jalen Mosby picks up the foul for the Archers.
Yeah, relax now on these free throws. We've missed a few.
You and I discussed that the last home game we had.
Yeah.
And we could have won the game had we made our free throws.
Absolutely.
Against Dyersburg State. And he gets the second one to go. Jaquan Jones has 10 points in the game.
We're in a little zone here.
Coach said he was going to drop back into a 2-3, and that's exactly what he's done.
There you go. Nice.
And a steal by Jones, and Strayhorn throws it away.
And they throw it right back to us.
And the Archers turn it over.
That has to drive a coach crazy. You get a turnover, and then you don't take advantage of it. You give it right back to the home team.
Steve Lee checks back into the lineup for the Archers. 6'2" freshman from St. Louis. Stanlook giving way to Hayden Lee, who checked in at the last dead ball. Long three-pointer by Jones. Yeah, he's stroking it. 13 points so far for Jones. He's feeling it tonight.
Yeah.
He tapped me on the shoulder as I was getting Gatorade before the game, and I asked him if he was ready to play. He said, yes, sir.
I love how he plays defense. Arms stretched out, taking up as much space as possible.
With only a 5'10" frame.
Yeah, and that's before you raise your arms.
And I'm not sure he's 5'10".
Look at this.
And he comes up with the steal. And he's going to be fouled.
Yeah, he's focused in, man. Coach, his teammates are agging him on.
Intentional foul, Russell.
Trussell picks up the foul. That's his second, team number 8. That will send Jaquan Jones to the free throw line. For the first time tonight, I've seen Coach Chumbler up off the bench. That came at the 6:36 mark of the first half.
Is it intentional? Technical?
The first free throw is no good. Maybe we can get clarification from the official, because we didn't see a technical or intentional foul call.
Is that intentional?
It was an intentional.
I got you.
You heard it from the official yourself. He said it was an intentional foul.
Grabbed his jersey.
Trussell picks up the foul. That was his second. Stars up by 3. Strayhorn looking. Hunter Campbell to the basket, gets it to go.
That's there all day. He's got to do that, man.
That's his game all day long.
Yeah.
Get somebody on your hip and take them to the hole.
He's the only low post presence that we have.
Three-pointer. Good by Ricky Gwynn.
This first 3.
Offense. Hayden Lee going to pick up the foul. That's going to be his second. Well, he was still moving, Abe. Not so sure about that foul.
I know.
Barnett returns to the lineup for the Archers, as well as Ricky Gwynn. Barnett's shot, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Hayden Lee. Strayhorn being guarded by Pickett.
Pickett's playing it tough.
Long three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Malcolm Pickett. And here come the Archers. Long three.
That's his second.
By Gwynn.
Second 3 for Gwynn.
That's 6 points in the game for him. Strayhorn looking inside. He did. He stepped on the line.
Yeah, that's a tight window.
It is.
It was a great idea, but he just didn't have enough room to maneuver.
Trey Wilson checks back into the lineup for the Stars as Jaquan Jones goes to the bench with those 11 points. He has pretty much been the offense for WKCTC.
He has.
Long three, in and out, rebound. Van Hook. Archer still in that zone they try to disguise as a man-to-man. Rebound, Steve Lee after the missed shot by the Stars. Stars still in that 2-3 defense in that zone. Coach trying to conserve some
Nice
players
step.
because he has some people out.
Yeah.
Archers turn it over. Van Hook gives way to Campbell. Campbell from 15 away, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Steve Lee. And he throws it away.
Nice hustle, nice hustle.
His pass was intended for Ricky Gwynn, and he throws it away. Jalen Mosby and Marlon Gillard return to the lineup for the Archers.
Yeah, let's look at that. Let's give a little credit. Number 33 for the Stars, hustled down, came up behind the Archer, hit the ball, and it went off of one of the Archers, so we get the ball back on a good hustle play.
I see Hunter Campbell in front of us. He's been over grabbing his shorts. He's been in the game the whole time, though.
Yeah, he may not come out unless he gets in foul trouble.
Doesn't have Anthony Darge to be able to give him some rest. He has a fractured foot, will not play tonight.
This is why you have to be in shape. Air ball.
Hunter Campbell, air ball.
I think it may have got a piece of that.
Here come the Archers. Ricky Gwynn on the attack. Gives way to Barnett. Long three, no good. Pulled out of there by Hayden Lee. And here come your Stars. Shot up, no good, but there's a foul call. If Trey Wilson had gotten that one to go, the gym would have erupted.
I tell you what, he's the type of guy, he will go at the rim all night like that. Tough guy.
The foul is against Marlon Gillard. That's his second, team 10th. Jean Alexis returns to the lineup for the Stars, or rather for the Archers. Wilson's first free throw is up, and it's good.
This has been knotted up. I don't think either team has had more than a 3 or 4 or 5 point advantage over the other.
Wilson 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Make that 2 for 4. Rebound Alexis. Vermillion looking inside. Strayhorn there defensively. Long three-pointer by Vermillion. No good. Rebound by Avery Strayhorn. 2:27 left to go in the half. We're all knotted up at 27. I'm Anthony Ridgway. He's Richard Abraham. So glad to have you along. Alexis with the steal. Goes up for the jam and gets it to go. He has 5 points in the game so far. What I was going to say, he scores his 5th point.
Right.
Long three by Van Hook. That's his second 3 of the game. He has 6 points.
Now he can heat up too. Nice stroke. Nice follow through.
Minute 40 left to go in the half. The Stars in that sticky 2-3 defense. Long three-pointer by Alexis, in and out. And here comes Van Hook. Wilson.
Archer fan, one little elbow action on that.
And we're going to have a whistle. Ricky Gwynn checks back into the lineup for the Archers. Also, Jaquan Jones.
Got an elderly gentleman up on the Archers side as a spectator. Looked like he played a little ball in his day, helping the referee out with the elbow signal.
And we have the officials meeting at the three-point line extended under the Stars basket. Don't know what that conversation could be. Now even the fans are refereeing from the stands. I'm sure you heard the officials, rather the fans say we have an officials timeout.
Yeah.
Let's see what the call is. Jacob Muskowski's checking into the lineup. The officials are at the official scores table. Excuse me.
Our mics are not that sensitive to pick up what's been said over there.
We've heard quite a bit of stuff this year. Some we cannot repeat. In fact, some things we've had to apologize for going out over the air.
Get rid of it, man.
And we have a 5-second call. Trey Wilson tried to call timeout after the whistle blew.
Yeah, that's 1 second too late.
Just over a minute left to go in the half. Long three-pointer by Mosby. That's his first basket of the game.
Nice shot.
And now the Stars are down by 2, the first time they've trailed tonight. 32-30. Wilson, spin move. Gets it to go.
Nice. He'll play. He'll come to play. He'll play you all night.
Half minute left to go in the half. We're all knotted up at 32. That was a sweet shot by Wilson.
Yes, it was.
Both coaches directing their troops. Both coaches know they're in a dogfight tonight. Long three-pointer by Mosby. That's his second one tonight. He has 6 points. Long three-pointer, no good as the half comes to an end. St. Louis Community College Archers 35, the WKCTC Stars 32, as we are at halftime. We'll be back with statistics and some more interesting news around campus. We'll step aside. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to West Kentucky Community and Technical College. I'm Olivia Chell, President of your Student Government Association. I'd like to tell you about some great opportunities here on campus. You can join a number of student organizations including SGA, Phi Theta Kappa, Hispanic Culture Club, and many more. You should also check out events throughout the semester where you can eat, play games, and meet other students. Inside the WKCTC Student Center, you can show off your talents at open mic, enjoy the arts, or even grab lunch before your next class. And don't forget about Happening Hour on Mondays and Wednesdays at 11. Above all, you have the chance to make lifelong friends and contacts while earning a great education. Please get involved. If you are not already on the Student Life website, check out this link to find out more information. Thank you and have a great semester.
Welcome back to Hall's Gymnasium on the campus of West Kentucky Community Technical College. As we are at halftime, the Stars trail by 3, 35-32 to St. Louis Community College Archers. With me is Mr. Gary McLean with the halftime stats. Mr. McLean, take it away, sir.
All right, let's see what we got here. We had Trey Wilson. He had 6 points. We had Alex Van Hook with 6 points. We had Quan Jones, high man, for 14. Actually, for both teams, he had the most points of everybody's played tonight. Avery Strayhorn had 2. Lamont Bell had 2. Hayden Lee played, did not score. Hunter Campbell had 2. Jacob Muskowski, he played, was unable to score. Jed was about ready to go in, but the time ran out on the clock, so I bet he'll get in there maybe this next half. We'll see. We had 8 fouls for the first half, and 1 timeout was taken. That was it. For St. Louis, we have Vermillion. He had 2. Trussell, he had 4. Alexis had 5. Gwynn had 6. Mosby had 6. Beckton had 4. Jones had 2. And Pickett had 5, 35-32. They had 10 fouls with 1 timeout as well.
And that brings us to a 35-32 halftime.
Yeah, that's right.
Kind of a quick first half.
Real quick first half and low scoring, too.
That's kind of what we said here.
Yeah, very low scoring. So,
be interesting to see what happens during the second half.
Yeah.
It's almost like both teams had tried to fill each other out for a half.
Yeah,
but
I think they're both trying to learn how to play together. You know, I mean, it's kind of like, well, here we are. Of course, we have a little bit of a disadvantage. We have 4 players that aren't able to play.
Exactly.
So, and that hurts.
It does.
That hurts a lot, especially when you got 2 or 3 out that's mainstays.
Yes.
So.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens in the second half. I thank you so much for your stats, and we'll see you in the postgame show.
We'll see you at the end.
Thank you, Mr. McLean.
Thank you now.
We have about 11 and a half minutes left to go until the start of the second half. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching Stars Basketball from Haas Gymnasium.
My name is Jessica Schmerda, and I go to West Kentucky. A year ago, I was in a dark place, and West Kentucky has really helped me to become a better person, being a single mother with 2 children. I realized that working in that dead-end job was not going to make it, so I'm doing this for my children, and with the faculty and staff here, they have helped me tremendously. Every day, I'm a new person. Every day, I'm able to grow better and stronger inside and out. Where I was last year is not who I am today.
Scholarship for nursing students at West Kentucky Community and Technical College is making a difference in the life of Olivia Pfizer, the first student to receive the Bailey N. Holt Tribute Scholarship.
To be the first recipient of this scholarship is such an honor for me, especially coming from Marshall County, and I just hope that Bailey is proud of me and will watch over me while I go through school, and I'll just keep her in my mind.
Paducah Uniform Headquarters owner Kimberly Davis established the $500 scholarship as a way to honor Bailey Holt, one of the students who died in the shooting at Marshall County High School in January 2018. Davis says when she found out that Bailey wanted to be a nurse, she knew she had to do something for the family.
We knew we had to help out, be a part of, do something to live out Bailey's passion.
She wanted to be a labor and delivery nurse. That was her dream. That was her heart. That was her being. She wanted to be a nurse. That's all she talked about.
Like Bailey, Olivia wants to be a labor and delivery nurse. The scholarship is helping Olivia work toward that dream.
We use the scholarship to help pay for my first semester of nursing school. It went towards my tuition. The scholarship was really a big blessing for me and my family.
The scholarship requires students to be enrolled in the WKCTC nursing program, earn a minimum 3.0 GPA, and possess the qualities of scholarship, leadership, and community service. Applicants also wrote an essay on why they wanted to become a nurse. When Kimberly received the essays, she made the choice not to read them.
I didn't want to sway the family. I wanted them to read the essays and choose who spoke to them.
The way she wrote her essay, it touched my husband and I both. My first impression of Olivia was she reminded me so much of Bailey. In so many ways, she loves her family, loves her friends, and has a true passion for nursing, and that was very important to us.
Whenever I got the call, I didn't even think about the money. I just can't believe that they picked me.
It's not about the money, it's about helping people, and the hashtag Be Like Bailey, be kind, help others, be true to yourself, and follow your dreams. And I think that's what Olivia is going to do.
Secret and Olivia meeting for the first time. The smiles on their faces reflect how the scholarship has built a lifelong connection between them.
One of the things that was valuable to me with the education I received with mechanical engineering is problem solving. I use problem solving every day, whether it be dealing with a personnel issue or whether it be dealing with something that's failed within the facility. Some of the reasons I came to WKCTC were, for one, the affordability, but then also the fact that there's fewer distractions here. My degree with WKCTC has been able to improve my life significantly because of all the extra resources that were available to me and a lot of the things I've been able to accomplish that I wouldn't have without this degree.
To the continued halftime show. Our score, St. Louis Community College 35, the West Kentucky Community College Technical Stars 32. You just got to walk down memory lane, didn't you?
Man, I'm sitting here, we're talking, and then this kid, Jason Lamb walked up. He goes, you don't remember this probably, but back in the 90s, you blew your knee out at the Nautilus. And I was like, yeah, we were shooting a game of horse, and Jason goes, can you dunk it? I think he was like in the 7th grade. So I'm like, yeah, Man, I never left the ground. Tore my patella tendon. My wife was out of town, and it was terrible. It was terrible.
So what did you end up doing?
Going to the hospital, and Dr. Stephen Jackson came up to me. He said, Abe, I'd like to just tell you got a dislocated kneecap. He said, but you tore your patella tendon, so I'm about to go in there and fix it. I'm like, what? You can't just pop this back? No. So, hey, but you know what? That was back in 90, and it's still, I didn't have any problems with it. So, Dr. Stephen Jackson.
Long time ago.
My God, yes. All right, man.
But, all those years that you played ball, and we played football together, I don't ever remember you getting injured.
Never.
And that's being a high school All-American, your junior and senior year.
Yeah, guys trying to hit your knees, man. Yes. I'm just up trying to do a little dunklicious, Never left the ground, man. That was terrible. This guy walks over, he said, yeah, you probably don't remember me. He started talking. It all came back to me.
That was never a problem that I had.
Oh, wow.
I never did go down in the paint. That wasn't where I belong.
Yeah, you're one of those shifty guards out there.
I don't know about how shifty I was, but I knew where I didn't belong.
Wasn't bad at setting that corner, though.
Oh, my goodness.
You and Coach Haley.
I remember one day in practice, you hit me. I was supposed to have been blocking you, and somehow or another, you got your fist under my face mask and nailed me in the chin. I thought my chin was split in two.
Well, Coach Cox used to tell us to run hungry but humble.
But not against your own teammates.
Hey, man, you tell those boys out there, hey, y'all strap up. We're going full speed today.
Yeah, I know. I felt the brunt of it. Every day in practice, I felt the brunt of it. Be interesting to see how these teams respond for the second half. Kind of up and down, but it was a low-scoring first half for all the action that we saw.
Now, I don't know what kind of points we got in the paint from our big guy, but that conversation, and I really think if you look at that, yeah. See, you got to have 4-point production out of him, and we kind of talked a little bit about that. I went over there and said, "Look, man, just relax. This is your game. This is your game. You outweigh their guy by at least 20 pounds.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah, and we talked about it. You don't have to be the highest jumper out there. Get your position, get him on your hip, and kiss it off the glass. And once we get that inside-outside thing going now,
that'll free up some stuff.
That's exactly right.
I'm taking a look at Anthony Darjay down on the far end of the floor, and he has that right leg in a boot, and he's dealing with that fractured foot. Coach didn't say how long he thought he would be out because he wasn't sure.
Yeah, and we definitely miss his presence on the inside.
Yeah, because that would give Hunter Campbell a chance to catch his breath.
Yeah, but you know what? Now, this is why you train. This is why you get yourself in the best shape possible, because it's a long season.
Oh, it's just getting started.
Yeah, injuries happen, and you may have to go wire to wire.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want your game to suffer because of your lack of fitness. You know, that is really a bad indictment if your game suffers because you're out of shape. And these guys should not be out of shape. And if you got to log some longer minutes, you just got to suck it up and go. But I think he'll have a better second half.
Now, you trained these guys during the summer.
Yeah. And, they used to tell us to take 3 days to get in, 3 months to get in shape, 3 days to get out. You got a break. You got the holiday. I don't know how much turkey and dressing these guys ate.
I had quite a bit.
Along with the other sides, but I think they'll be all right second half.
You mean like the chitlins I had? Along with that turkey and dressing.
Man, I'm going to let that one go.
And, most people, their favorite holiday, especially as a kid coming up, is Christmas. It never was mine. It was always Thanksgiving.
You had so much. I used to indulge in the chitlins, but I had to let that go, man.
Shame on you.
I had to let that go.
As you get a look at one of our camera persons, and she sees that we see.
She's on the dance cam.
That might be something we should investigate.
That's right. Here we go.
The second half is underway. We have a kick ball. And the Archers are going to go with their starting five: Trussell, Barnett, Becton, Jones, and Lee. And the Stars will come out the same way with Wilson, Jones, Bell, Van Hook, and Hunter Campbell.
Hands up.
Looking inside. And the basket by Becton. He now has 6 points, had 4 in the first half.
Yeah.
And it looks like they've come out in a 2-3 zone. Shot up no good, and here come the Archers. Whoa. Shot no good. Lamont Bell brings it out of there for the Stars. Decides to pull it up.
Money.
Long three-pointer.
There you go.
by Jones. No good. Rebound comes out. We're going to have a foul call.
Campbell got the position. And again, that's a classic. Watch this. He doesn't leave the ground, but he gets inside position.
And he gets David Jones to commit the foul. That's his second. And Jones comes to the sideline. Lamont Bell for three. Gets his first basket of the game. He had one free throw.
Yeah. That's another reason you got to get him to the party. Now we're going.
And we got a steal, and Van Hook gets the layup.
This is what you want to see coming out of the halftime.
He now has 8 points. We're knotted up at 37. And we're going to have a blocking foul called against Trey Wilson. I'm not so sure about that call, Abe.
It was a bang-bang play.
It was a bang-bang play, but I thought he was still moving. That's his first foul, team first of the half.
Nice.
And we have a steal knocked away. Trey Wilson comes up with the loose ball. Penetrates inside, goes up, shot no good. Rebound brought out of there by Barnett.
You like to draw some contact on that. Nice hands. Tip balls. They're playing much better, aggressive coming out of the locker room at halftime.
Hands.
That's it. Coach is loving it.
Malcolm Pickett checks into the lineup now for the Archers. The Stars in a 2-3 zone. Hunter Campbell anchoring the back line. Shot up inside, no good. Rebound, Lamont Bell, and here come the Stars on the attack. Bell gives way to Van Hook. Long three-pointer, no good. Archers on the move. Shot up, no good by Becton, but he's going to be fouled by Lamont Bell.
Yeah.
Bell did not particularly care for the call.
Yeah, but he didn't argue too much. He was off the ground, got him with his body.
That's Bell's first foul, second of the half for the Stars. That will send Caleb Becton to the free throw line to shoot. And his first one's up, no good. He'll get the second.
Well, everybody's tatted up, aren't they?
Everybody except me. I have no tats and no piercings.
I got the one God gave me. That's a birthmark. That's it.
Well, whatever he gave me, I'll keep.
I got you.
Archers inside, shot up good by Tressel. He now has 4 points. Archers back up by 2. Jones, long shot, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by the Archers, and wow. Jones called for the foul. He didn't believe it. We don't either. And you can see for yourself, that was not a foul.
That's some awesome hustle to get back.
Yes. However, he does pick up the third foul.
Wow.
Third of the half for the Stars. Three-pointer lead, no good. Rebound by the Stars. Long three-pointer by Van Hook, no good. Rebound by Pickett. Tressel looking, sees Steve Lee. Barnett, back to Barnett. Air ball. Lee comes up with the loose ball, turns it over to Jaquan Jones, and there's going to be a foul call, and it's going to go against Tressel. That'll be his third foul, Abe.
Yeah, he's one of their more high-energy players, and
his third, team second.
Laquan's got 4 too, doesn't he?
Yes.
I mean 3.
He has 3. David Jones checks back into the lineup for the Archers, 6'7" freshman from St. Louis, Missouri. I think Wilson got away with a travel there.
I think he did.
Looks like now the Archers have gotten into a matchup zone, and we're going to have a jump ball call as Wilson went where he didn't belong.
Yeah, he went in. He went to the hole, but you want to get the ball up to the rim to give your team a chance to rebound it.
Pass stolen away by the Archers. Sharp, crisp ball movement by the Archers. Three-pointer. Trussell. That's 6 points. And Coach Chumbler has seen enough. He's going to call a timeout. We'll step aside as well. 15:46 left to go in the game. 42-37 our score. Stars trailing.
30-second timeout, Stars.
Oh, we have some babies in the stand. Somebody's not very happy at all right now.
I don't want that. It's nothing attached to that. You just fooling me.
I think she's looking for some milk or something.
She's looking for some substance, man.
Something of value other than that old dry pacifier.
Yeah, that's not.
Jones
look at that
to
ball.
the basket.
Whoa.
Has it blocked away, but he had a good idea.
He did. But that's a rim protector at number 21, Jones.
And Jones did the right thing. He made him come and block the shot. You're going to have to guard me. Bell on the floater, no good. And we're going to have a blocking foul called against Tressel, and he better be careful.
Yeah.
And the replay didn't show yet. Well, no, it didn't show the reaction, but he better be very careful. The official looked at him.
Yeah. This game is so emotional, man. And
a lot of sports are.
Yeah, you just got to keep it control. Keep it under control.
Bell at the free throw line. He is 2 for 3. He has 5 points in the game.
Yeah, that's not like him, especially in a game like this. You
have a lane violation called against the Stars. Jaquan Jones stepped in the lane too soon.
Way better off.
Those are the kinds of things that'll cause a coach to pull his hair out.
Yeah, this is a tight game.
Or make his hair turn gray.
Oh, look at this.
Sticky defense by the Stars. All the way to the hole was Barnett, and he gets it to go, and he's fouled.
That is how you go aggressive to the hole. He decided that I am going to the house, and he finger rolled. Little George Gervin right there.
Iceman.
Yes, sir.
Hunter Campbell picks up the foul. That's his second, team fourth. That will send Barnett to the free throw line to get 3 the old-fashioned way, and he misses the free throw. Van Hook gets the rebound. And here comes Jaquan Jones, shorts and all. Bell, long three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Barnett. And here come the Archers. And Steve Lee going to be called for steps. He doesn't believe it, but he did. And you heard his coach yelling, "You're in a hurry." He did travel.
Yeah, you can be quick, but you can't be in a hurry.
You can still hear Coach Collins over here from the bench shouting instructions.
Yeah, he's talking to his captive audience, his boys on the bench. Look at that.
Jones.
You got to finish. You got to finish.
Didn't get it to go. David Jones with the rebound. And Hunter Campbell is hurt.
Campbell is hurt.
Looks like he rolled that ankle. And we're going to have a basket that goes for Barnett, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor, an injury timeout. Hunter Campbell is hurt.
Yeah, he looked like he left the building.
That'll bring Avery Strayhorn in from the bench.
That's the last thing we need is another player banged up.
Especially with the one center already being out, and now the second has gone down. We have to have a presence in the middle.
Yeah.
Strayhorn is 6'6", but he's light. He's not nearly as heavy.
Wow.
As we saw just then.
Yeah.
On the move, Gwynn has it knocked away. Regains possession. Gives way to Mosby. Now to Gwynn. Looking inside. Gives way to Barnett, and he gets it to go. 6 points in the game now for Ahan Barnett. Three-pointer, no good.
A lot of our guys' shot is just a little flat.
That one was a line drive.
Yeah. There you
Looking
go.
inside, Avery Strayhorn breaks it up, goes on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball call. Strayhorn's talking to the official as he helps him off the floor.
They're bugging me, man. They're bugging me.
What's that Rick Pitino used to say when he was at UK? We're going to play that mother-in-law defense. What does that mean, Coach? We nag, 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 nag.
I love it.
We're going to have a 5-second call against the Archers. Ricky Gwynn can't believe it, but that's because he held the ball.
You can't hold the ball and count at the same time, bro.
And try to find an open man. Stars will have possession. 13:25 left to go in the game. Strayhorn looking inside, too much dribble. Gives way to Jaquan Jones inside. He almost got it to go, but it rolls off the rim, and we're going to have a foul call. One more biscuit for breakfast, Abe, and that one goes in for Jones.
Okay, that's a new one right there. We'll start writing these down, man. One more biscuit for breakfast.
And that one goes. Gillard picks up his third foul, fourth for the team.
I see Campbell's back out there on the bench moving that ankle around,
He is moving it around.
Maybe, I don't know if he'll get back in the game or not.
Hayden Lee checks into the lineup for the Stars.
Nice little press going. There he is. Right
Jones
there.
gets both free throws.
Yeah, you got to rotate back. You got to cover that backside.
Mosby gets the layup the other way. And we're going to have a charging foul called against the Stars. And we have a player down.
They push this thing out to a 10-point lead.
Offensive foul, Jones.
Foul is going to go against Jaquan Jones. That is his fourth foul. We have an injured player on the floor.
He got the wind knocked right out of him.
I think he
on
did.
that
He's grabbing around his throat and chest area. I see Hunter Campbell up on the bench down there. He doesn't appear to be limping.
Well, he went down like a soccer player.
He did.
Them soccer guys, they get hit, they roll around. You think their ankles broke, and then they get up.
And take off running.
What the
heck? What in the world's going on here? We see Gillard on the sideline. He's trying to shake it off. Vermillion checks into the lineup for him. Looking inside is Becton, and he throws it away. He had a good idea, just couldn't execute it.
Yeah, you need a little 7th and Adams English on that. You know, there's a pool room used to be up there.
Oh, I'm familiar with it.
He needed a little English. He couldn't get it to sail this side of the black line.
Stars on the attack. Bell looking, gives way to Wilson. Strayhorn Goes to the paint, he traveled. Now they're going to say a jump ball. I thought he traveled first.
Yeah.
As we take another look at it, Strayhorn in the paint.
Yeah, 21 just hung him up. Davis. Jones, I mean.
Jacob Miskowski checks into the lineup for the Stars. Back the other way, the Archers. And Mosby lays it in on the feed from Pickett. And Coach Chumbler has seen enough. He wants a timeout. 52-40 is the score. 12:04 left to go in the game. We'll step aside as well.
My name is Jessica Schmerda, and I go to West Kentucky. A year ago, I was in a dark place, and West Kentucky has really helped me to become a better person, being a single mother with 2 children. I realized that working in that dead-end job was not going to make it, so I'm doing this for my children, and with the faculty and staff here, they have helped me tremendously. Every day, I'm a new person. Every day, I'm able to grow better and stronger inside and out. Where I was last year is not who I am today.
Welcome back to Hall's Gymnasium. He's Richard Abraham. I'm Anthony Ridgway. Our producer is Dan Shepard. Our director, the one and only Mr. Tom Butler. And yes, it's that Tom Butler. It's his son. Mr. Butler was a longtime news anchor here in Paducah at WPSD for many, 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 many years.
Yeah, we did quite a few interviews with him, and just an anchor out there, man. It's one of the best in the business.
Of course, he's since passed on, but he was the mainstay, the main anchor for WPSD, Channel 6 here in Paducah for many, many years.
Yep.
Until he just couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah. And when he wasn't there, Sam Burge did it all.
Sam Burge. I saw Sam last week at McDonald's.
Hell of a golfer.
Heck of a person. We went to church together for many years. Hadn't been for his wife, we never would. My sister and I don't think would have ever gotten through college. Of course, Sam too is an old Murray State grad as well as his wife.
Yeah. Man, Lamont is just a little off tonight, man.
He's just not on his game.
He is not, and we need him.
And the 12 points that were down, that's Lamont right there.
Yeah. I tell you what, that's an active freshman right there, man.
Malcolm Pickett, the 6'6" freshman from Milwaukee, gets another basket. He now has 7 points. But he's really made his presence felt inside with the block out and the rebounding. Long three-pointer that time by Miskowski.
Well, Coach, look at Coach. Coach's over there. He's getting excited.
Still plenty of time. And
there you go.
The Archers throw it away as Barnett loses it out of bounds. Alexis checks back into the lineup as well as Ricky Gwynn for the Archers. That'll send Barnett and Vermillion to the bench.
Mikowski, might be his game. You never know. Coming off the bench.
Somebody's going to have to step it up. You know, we lost our last home game. Bell, long three-pointer, no good, in and out. Rebound, David Jones. Stars still in that 2-3 zone with Avery Strayhorn anchoring the back line. Inside, shot up, right over the top, Malcolm Pickett. He's making it look easy now.
Yeah, you're dropping it in there, and there's no one to protect the rim when he gets it in that sweet spot.
Well, they're taking advantage of Hunter Campbell not being in the paint.
Absolutely.
Strayhorn throws it away. Lamont Bell comes up with the loose ball, and he traveled and got away with it. Not only did he travel, he double dribbled. Long three-pointer by Hayden Lee. That might be the spark this team needs. That cuts the lead to 10.
He can stroke it.
Stars picking up full court now. It's almost a sense of desperation, but there's plenty of time. But you have to make some stops.
Yeah, and score on the other end.
And we're going to have a kick ball by Trey Wilson. Playing sticky defense.
Campbell's back.
Hunter Campbell comes back into the game.
It looks like he's moving pretty good.
And he has a brace on that left ankle. That'll send Lamont Bell to the bench. Ricky Gwynn gets it to fall. He now has 6 points. Excuse me. That pushes the lead up back to 12, and Coach Collins wants a timeout. We'll take one with him. 9:14 left to go in the game. 58-46 is our score. Back after this. Welcome back. Stars trailing by 12.
I'm sorry, man. I just didn't have much love for Captain Kangaroo. I could never get it.
Stars on the attack. Okay, you might as well fill them in now. The reason the Captain Kangaroo thing came up is because of the dancing camera person that we have.
Yeah, she's got her own vibe going up there. You talking about how you used to love Captain Kangaroo?
Dancing Bear. I used to love the captain. Couldn't be a child without watching Captain Kangaroo. Long three-pointer, no good.
Campbell.
Rebound.
Campbell,
Hunter
that.
Campbell.
Let's cut this thing. Big basket here. Big trip.
Wide open.
There
Wilson.
it is. Bam.
Bang. He knocked it down.
There you go. 7-point lead.
Nothing but net. He has 11 points.
Oh, look, he heard it.
Campbell grabbed the other ankle this time.
He threw it away.
Oh, my goodness. How bad a night could this young man have? Now he's rolled the other ankle.
Let's see what happened.
Guess we'll take it. Well, we just saw the end of it. Maybe we can get another look at the replay. Now he's limping this time, Abe.
Yeah, that first time he ran out of the gym. I know where he was going.
You know, sometimes rolling that ankle or spraining it is worse than a break.
Oh, man, I know that. Very painful. You break it, it's broke. You tear ligaments, ooh.
You sprain it, that's even worse.
Yeah.
There's no need in even thinking about sleeping.
No.
Wilson being guarded by Vermillion. Strayhorn checked back into the lineup for Hunter Campbell, and he hits a three-pointer.
He has that skill set.
He now has 5 points. That cuts the lead to 4. And the Archers turn it over. And now the starters for the Archers return to the lineup. Gilliard, Gwynn, Barnett, Trussell, and Steve Lee. And the Stars turn it over. Oh, and the basket. Got the block called. Did the basket count?
Let's see.
Right in your living room comes the basket, and it goes.
Boy, I tell you what, that starting five for the Archers paid dividends right away, didn't it?
Right away. The foul is against Alex Van Hook. That's his second.
Basket's good.
Count the basket by Barnett. He'll get a chance to earn 3 points the old-fashioned way. The third coming from the free throw line. The shot is up, no good. Rebound, Avery Strayhorn has it knocked away.
50-50 ball.
Miskowski on the floor for it, has it stolen away, and it sails out of bounds, and it will go to the Stars.
Yeah, this is shaping up to go down to the wire, Coach.
They had it cut to 4. Now it's back up to 6.
6 points. Big trip.
They're getting the stops. They just haven't capitalized on the offensive end.
Wow, they are picking us right at the top.
Van Hook has it stolen away. Trussell comes up with it now to Gwynn.
Whoa.
Barnett manages to save it. Gwynn looking. Shot clock to 3.
There you go, turnover.
And they has it turned over, stolen away by Van Hook.
Oh, Lord,
and now he turns it over.
They're picking us clean, man. Quick hands.
Looking inside the paint. And there's going to be a foul call. And it's going to go against Hayden Lee. That's going to be his third.
I tell you what, you're talking about some quick hands. It's the third trip down that they've stripped our guards.
Got to protect the ball.
Yeah. I was wondering how long Coach is going to wait before he put Quan in.
Well, he does have those 4 fouls. But we're heading down the home stretch here.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see if Hunter Campbell is going to return. The free throw by Trussell is no good.
He's limping.
Lamont Bell checks back into the lineup along with Trey Wilson.
Man, we need him to play. We need him to step up and play these last 6:46.
Jaquan Jones goes to the bench limping on that left leg. And the second free throw by Trussell is good. He has 7 points. Bell to the basket, just cannot get anything to fall. He has 5 points, but a whole host of misses.
Yep.
Archer's in the paint.
Oh, my goodness.
And we're going to have a foul call.
What a pass. Watch this pass.
Foul on Strayhorn. His third.
That replay didn't do it justice.
Gillard to the line.
The foul is against Avery Strayhorn. That's his third. That will send Gillard to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one's up and it's good. He has 3 points. And the second one is up and in. He has 4 points. Wilson looking, penetrates. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Steve Lee. And here come the Archers. Back up by 9 now.
Wow.
Looking inside, gets it to go. Gillard and Coach Chumber wants a timeout with 5:42 left to go in the game. 65-54 is our score. Stars trailing. We'll step aside. We'll be back right after this.
The Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship offers 100% free tuition at West Kentucky Community and Technical College for courses that can prepare you for a great job in as little as 13 weeks. Get started at workreadykentucky.com.
I'll tell you what. Basketball team. Stars are needing some stops here down the stretch if they're going to come back and pull this thing off, Abe.
Yeah, I tell you what. And you look at that stat sheet, and Lamont, his game is off. Campbell's not really had a great game. And they're stripping us. You know, we had 2 or 3 trips down in a row where their guards just stripped us. Just good defense.
Those quick hands.
Yeah. So this won't be easy. It can be done.
But it's going to be some work involved.
But these are ball hawks, man. Look at these guys.
Oh, they're all over it. Bell.
Look at that.
Has it almost stolen away as Trussell
he
runs into the official accidentally.
The referee said, I'm part of the game. I'm part of the floor.
As long as he's on the floor, he is. But he was out of bounds, and so was the ball.
Yeah, I think the kid said, look, I would have got that if you hadn't been in the way. 5.
5-second call.
That's the second one.
And that's the 3rd time we've seen it this game. 2 for us and 1 for them.
They're playing. That lets you know they're playing great defense.
Good defense.
No one's up. And in football, that's the equivalent of a sack.
Right.
They're whipping that ball.
Archers working it around, looking inside, throws it away. Gillard had the right idea, but he threw it away.
Yeah, now you have to make them pay for that turnover. But see, I don't know if they're getting in our head. We're thinking now, can I get the ball across the timeline? Because they're pressuring the ball.
At every turn.
Yeah.
No matter where it is.
Lamont's a pretty good ball handler. Let's see what he does.
Looking inside the Strayhorn. Tries to go inside. The Bell has it stolen away.
Can't do it.
Now Wilson gets up limping. Pass inside. And I tell you what, we have no shortage of fouls tonight.
No.
Hayden Lee picks up his 4th foul.
They're passing the ball right at the right time.
We have 2 players with 4 fouls, 1 with 3, 1 with 2, and 2 with 1.
And Campbell's coming back in, limping just a tad. They're leaving the door open by missing their free throws.
Yes.
If we can get anything going.
Gillard misses the first one. Hunter Campbell comes back into the game as Jacob Miskowski goes to the bench. As you can hear the players talking on the floor, I have him, I have him. Gillard's second free throw is up and it's good.
Oh, nothing but the bottom of twine at times.
He has 6 points. .420 left to go in the game. 66-54 is our score.
Boy, they are making every possession really, really difficult.
The Stars are having to work for everything that they're getting.
Yep.
And the officials are
trying to keep everything copacetic. Uh-oh.
Campbell's on the floor again.
He doesn't have another ankle to turn.
Yeah, he's turned them both.
Yeah. Number 2. Oh.
Team's fifth.
That's Marlon Gillard's 4th foul. That's the 5th team foul for the Archers. Now, the difference thus far with the fouls, there are 9 called against the Stars, 5 called against the Archers. That'll send Avery Strayhorn to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 4:09 left to go in the game.
We need both of these. Clock stop, and you're scoring points. That's what you want.
That's what you need. Strayhorn now with 6 points off the bench for the Stars. Second one is up, and it's good. That cuts the lead to 10. Still plenty of time. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound.
That right there.
By Gillard. Back up, no good. Gets the rebound again, up and in.
That's just want to right there. And coach, he can't stand that. Block the guy
All
out.
you have to do is block out. We have a 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them with 3:36 left to go in the game. 68-56 is our score. Stars are trailing.
At West Kentucky Community and Technical College, we offer online classes that are flexible, affordable, and fit your life. Classes to help you make a better life for yourself and your family.
Half of the classes that I took at WKCTC were online. I took those because they were convenient, because they allowed me to go at my own pace, and they allowed me to work.
Online classes can allow you to start or advance your education while you are still working or taking care of your family.
I would say to people that are motivated and disciplined to definitely take some online classes at WKCTC.
Welcome back to Hall's Gymnasium. 3:36 left to go in the contest. And now it's gut check time, Abe.
Yeah, it is. And we're going to make a run. We need to score right here. 3 preferably, but at least 2. And then get a stop on the defensive end. But these guys from the Archers have been so active, so quick hands.
Bell, three-pointer, no good, hits the front of the rim. And we're going to have a foul called against the Stars. Looks like it's going to go against Hunter Campbell.
22, yeah.
He's third. He's 10th.
So you tend to do that. If you're not moving very well, you tend to reach.
Because you don't have your feet to move.
Exactly.
That's Campbell's 3rd foul. We have a stoppage in play. And with the 10th foul, that's going to put the Archers in the double bonus.
Wow. And now this works to our disadvantage. Where they're at the line, clock stops with opportunity to add points to their lead.
Gillard to the line.
Gillard at the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Archers. First one's airborne, no good.
You can tell that was a brick house when he let that go.
Well, you know, they're the Archers, and that shot had a lot of arch on it. Archer.
Used to tell us to shoot.
Second one is good.
Shoot for the middle of the basket.
Gillard now with 7 points in the game.
Big man.
Campbell Spin move, no good. Rebound, Barnett. Just under 3 minutes left to go in the game. Three-pointer, no good. Avery Strayhorn with the rebound for the Stars.
This is the second trip. First trip came up empty. Look at that.
And Strayhorn has it stolen away. And Lamont Bell comes up with the steal for the Stars. Bell penetrates, going inside, and no good. He just cannot get anything to fall.
Man, we could have used the old-fashioned three-pointer on that one.
Yes, we could have.
Foul on Gillard, his fifth.
And just wasn't there. Gillard picks up the foul. That'll be his fifth. So he is disqualified. David Jones will check back into the lineup for the Archers as Gillard has to leave the game with those 5 fouls. He leaves the game with 7 points. Has quite a fan club in the stands, it looks like.
That's right. You love to see some familiar faces when you're on the road.
Well, you love to see them whether you're at home or on the road, to be honest.
That's right.
Bell gets his free throw to go. He is now 3 for 4. He has 6 points, and now he has 7.
11-point lead. Oh, we got a break right there. Hooking with the elbow.
And that's going to be 5 fouls called against Trussell. And he now is disqualified.
Team sixth.
See if we can take advantage of it.
We've had some opportunities.
Yeah.
Strayhorn pump fake, inside goes up, no good.
Gotta finish that, man.
Rebound, Gwynn, and we have a foul call. And it looks like it's going to go against Hayden Lee. That's his 5th. He, too, now is disqualified.
We're running out of bodies over there.
I believe both teams are. And that will bring Hunter Campbell off the bench to replace him. And, I'm looking at the shoes that Campbell's wearing. It's not the traditional high tops. And I've always had the mindset when you play basketball, you need high top basketball shoes. It's so much easier to roll that ankle.
Is that teal?
I don't know what color that is.
Oh, man. I'm with you. A little bit more support. He's got the brace on now, so we should always tape our ankles.
And the second free throw by Barnett is good. He's 2 for 2. I was hoping maybe the camera could get a shot of those shoes.
Nice 3.
Shot up by Jones. He gets it to go. He has 18 points. And a dunk on the other end by Mosby. A little showboat there, too.
Yeah, they're chunking it now.
Put a little mustard on that hot dog.
But it's been a tough game, and they played good defense all night.
Archers are up by 13 with 1:52 left to go in the game. Bell spin move inside, gets it to go.
There you go. We needed some of that a little bit earlier. Nice move. Got the spin move right here. Boom.
He was actually fouled twice. Barnett picks up his first foul, team 7th. That will send Bell to the free throw line, and he gets the three-pointer the old-fashioned way.
10-point game. $1:48 left.
Lamont Bell does have 10 points in the game. 1:48 left to go in the game. We have a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside as well. We'll be back after this. And we're back.
There
Welcome
you go.
back to Hall's Gymnasium. Ball was just put into play.
Whoa.
Lamont Bell goes up for a
blocked
shot.
it.
It was blocked off the backboard. It should have been goaltending.
That's what I was thinking.
That brought the whole Stars team up off the bench, and Coach Chumler is hot. And he is all over that official.
Uh-oh.
And we have a timeout called on the floor. We're going to keep it right here with 1:14 left to go.
Yeah, this one, unless they completely just fall apart, they're gonna come in here in Hall's Gym and take this game. And as you look back over and you look at we got the injuries, and then we had, here's what, the perfect storm for a loss. You got injuries, and then you got guys that has to step up, and they don't have their best game.
Right.
And against this team, very athletic, very quick, played some just stellar defense, man. And we couldn't match that intensity.
And that's why they're up by 10 points.
Yeah.
But it also didn't help that Lamont Bell couldn't get his game going.
A little bit off, and then Juan was in foul trouble all night. And you look in the middle, and Campbell wasn't having his best game. And then second half we came out, a lot of energy, made a run. They matched that intensity to get it back, and it's been about this type of lead about midway through the first quarter.
Since the first half, yes.
Yeah, about 10 points.
The Stars cut it to 4, but then made a couple of turnovers, and that sent the lead back up to 6 and then 8 and then 10, and that's where we are now. They were up by 12 at one time.
Right.
Archers looking, three-pointer by Lee, no good. Rebound Strayhorn. Bell, three-pointer, no good. Rebound Gwynn, and here come the Archers with 55 seconds left. Inside to Becton. He has 8 points. 40 seconds left to go in the game. Wilson to the basket, no good as it rolls off the side, but he will go to the free throw line.
Becton is first.
That's Becton's first foul, team 8th.
Wilson to the line.
Trey Wilson at the free throw line for the Stars. First free throw is up, no good.
Somebody's complaining about their coach not being in the coach's box. That's
Game is over.
That's the least of our problem.
Yeah, no doubt. Wilson's second free throw is good. He has 12 points. 30 seconds left to go. Jacob Miskowski picks up the foul.
Miskowski is first.
Alexis set to check back into the lineup for the Archers.
Barnett to the line.
Ahan Barnett to the free throw line for the Archers. He'll be shooting 2. 11 fouls in the second half called against the Stars. Free throw is up and it's good. Mosby comes out of the game as Alexis checks in. Barnett's second free throw is up and it's good. Barnett with 14 points. Wilson, shot up no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Trussell.
That'll be about it, Hoss.
With 15 seconds left to go. And the Archers are just set to run out the clock as they're up by 13. And that's the ball game. The Stars drop one at home, 77-64. We'll be back with the post-game show after these messages.
At West Kentucky Community and Technical College, we offer online classes that are flexible, affordable, and fit your life. Classes to help you make a better life for yourself and your family.
Half of the classes that I took at WKCTC were online. I took those because they were convenient, because they allowed me to go at my own pace, and they allowed me to work.
Online classes can allow you to start or advance your education while you are still working or taking care of your family.
I would say to people that are motivated and disciplined to definitely take some online classes at WKCTC.
Welcome back to Hall's Gymnasium, the post-game show, as the Western Kentucky Stars drop one here at home, 77-64. And I'm with head coach Mike Chumler. Coach, we just took one on the chin tonight. We just couldn't seem to get over the hump.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm proud of my guys. You know, we're playing with 4 guys sitting over there on the bench, and my guys, some of those guys got an opportunity, and they made the most of it. I'm proud of them. I'm very pleased with the effort. Defense was very good tonight.
What can you tell me about Hunter Campbell? What happened out there?
I think he's just cramping up. I don't think he's hurt. I think he's just cramping up a little bit.
We thought he might have turned both ankles.
Maybe a little bit. He'll be okay. He's got a long time to recover.
Lamont Bell just couldn't seem to get it going tonight, Coach.
Well, I mean, he's going to have those nights. You know, him and Alex both, you know, they had a rough night at the office. And it just happens. But, you know, hey, played a very good team, played hard. That's all I can ask.
We noticed that they had very quick hands, and they challenged everything regarding the ball when it came to us.
Right. Well, it's college basketball. They all do. I mean, what team does it? Who's coming here that hadn't challenged it? You know, I mean, that's just part of it. Just got to get better. We'll be all right.
We fall to 4 and 6. What do we need to do now, Coach?
Get everybody healthy. We get everybody healthy, we'll be fine. You know, I was listening to you guys, and I want to make this clear because I was listening to the last broadcast, and you guys made a comment. You know, I think we underestimated them. We don't underestimate anyone. You know, you got to understand we're the underdog every game. We don't have any scholarships. We're out here clawing and fighting to survive. And, you know, we don't underestimate anyone. We're the underdog every game. We just have to get healthy and get better, and we'll be okay.
Thank you so much, Coach. I appreciate you as always. You know I do.
All right.
And we'll get it turned around. We'll right this ship.
Oh, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'm happy with the effort.
Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thank you.
We'll be back with the players from the game as Coach Chumler has selected who will come over and speak with us tonight. We'll do this when we come back from this short break. You are watching the post-game show. The Stars take one on the chin here at home, 77-64. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to the Stars post-game show at Hall's Gymnasium. We took one on the chin here tonight, 77-64. And with me tonight, Jaquan Jones, you had 18 points tonight. You seem to have it rolling tonight.
Those shorts.
Yeah, I just try to do whatever my team needs me to do. And tonight we had a couple people out, and I know I had to step my game up. And I think I did what I could.
Richard Abraham, as those just heard in the background, and you and I chatted while we were off the air, and we referenced your shorts on the air. Tell us about what's going on with that.
These short shorts, they bring out the dog in me. It levels up my defense, gives me a little bit of ups.
And your shorts does that?
Yes, sir.
You came in the game tonight with the mindset that you would not be denied, and scoring 18 points, it pretty much looks that way. You said you had to step up your game. What were you thinking as the game went along?
As the game was going on, we kind of fell back, started lagging off, had a couple lapses, just trying to get my teammates into the game as much as possible, just trying to route them forward.
What did you think was missing in this game tonight as far as the Stars are concerned?
We just didn't have many of our shots fall tonight. I'm proud of my teammates. We played hard on defensive end, just shots didn't fall tonight.
You think with the players that we had out might have had anything to do with it?
Yes, we had a couple key players out, and that would have helped us on the offensive and defensive end. And we just got to play with what we got and do with what we can.
Well, you had a heck of a game, and it was actually fun watching you play the game tonight. You just played like you were in your own zone, and it showed tonight by scoring 18 points.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, and maybe we'll get a chance to see you again before the season's over as a player of the game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. That is Jaquan Jones. He had 18 points in the game tonight. We also have coming with us tonight is Trey Wilson, and he's the other player that Coach has selected as the player of the game tonight. Trey had 12 points in the game tonight and had just a pretty solid all-around game tonight. And you attribute that to what, Trey?
I mean, we didn't get the win, but, I mean, I thought we did good with what we had. We have, I think, 3 or 4 people out of the lineup, especially Aaron. Aaron's a big piece that we're missing, but, I mean, I thought we did good. Coach thought we did good, but this is just something we got to learn for. We got a big break coming up. We don't play till the 4th, I think, so we should have plenty of time, get things back on track, and start winning some more ball games.
I saw you running that point guard, and we mentioned it during the game that, you know, you're the catalyst, you're the captain out there on the floor, and the team goes as you go. And tonight, you ran the team like Magic Johnson was a great point guard. And tonight, you showed some great leadership on the floor.
Oh, yeah, because during our last practice, we've had a big coach has been emphasizing about how many turnovers we've been having throughout our little losing streak. And so he told me after practice the other day he wanted me to put me in the starting lineup and just take care of the ball and just be a point guard and just try to take care of the ball, get my teammates involved, and just play my game.
We noticed they had a lot of hands out there on the floor. They challenged everything. What did you see as you were out on the floor with them challenging everything?
Well, they were a good defensive team. I think on their resume, I think they've already beat 2 top 20 teams in the country. So we knew that they were good defensively, and they brought the energy on their team. They were ready today, but we were too. It was a good game. Just if we have our full squad, I think our chances are a lot better.
I think you're right, and we said the same thing as the game was being played. Had we had our full roster available to play tonight, I think this game might have been much different than the way it turned out.
I think you're right.
Thank you so much for joining us, and you had a stellar game tonight with 12 points, and you ran the offense like a man that was in charge, and you were out there on the floor and in charge of the game, and you did a wonderful job. Thank you for visiting with us tonight. Thank you. Trey Wilson and Jaquan Jones are players of the game tonight. Richard and I will be back to wrap it up when we come back from this short break. You are watching the Stars Postgame Show. We'll be back after this.
I'm a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. I got out and I still didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. And then I started looking at the machinist program here at West Kentucky. One of the things that I found that was at West Kentucky that wasn't at the other universities, they want to see you succeed and go on to be successful in your career. Coming back to college when you're 34, it's outside your comfort zone. But I was able to get in here and get comfortable and meet guys that are going through some of the same things that I'm going through.
Welcome back to Hall's Gymnasium, Stars postgame show, and with me with the final stats of the game, Mr. Gary McLean. Take it away, sir.
All right, we're going to start with St. Louis Community College here. We had Vermillion. He ended with 2 for the game. We had Trussell with 10 for the game. Alexis had 5 for the game. Gwynn had 8 for the game. Barnett had 14. That all came in the second half there for him. Mosby had 12. Gillard had 6. Beckton had 8. Jones had 2. Lee did not score, and we had Malcolm Pickett with 10. And final score of 77 on them. Mm-hmm. And let's see here, we had 9 fouls for them, and they had 3 timeouts left for us. So our coach, he used all of his timeouts 9. Like I say, we were kind of playing behind for some reason. And so, but in any event, we had Trey Wilson had 6 second half, 12 for the game, 2 for Van Hook second half, 8 for the game. Quan Jones, he was high man today. He had 18 altogether, 4 in the second half. Avery Strayhorn had 5 with 7 for the game. Jacob Muskowski had 3 for the game. Lamont Bell had 9 during the second half, 11 for the game. Hayden Lee had 3 for the game. And Hunter Campbell had only 2 points for the game, but like I say, he was trying to make his presence known, but it was just it was pretty hard.
It was tough in there.
That's all I'm going to say. It's pretty hard.
Well, thank you so much. You do a stellar job, as you always do, and we appreciate everything that you do, and we'll see you the next game.
We'll see you next year.
Thank you.
How about that?
Yeah, it will be the next year. Wanted to be after the first of the year.
Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you. Same to you. We'll be back to wrap it up after this brief message. You are watching the Stars postgame show. We take it on the chin here tonight, 77-64. Richard and I will be back to wrap it up when we come back from this short break.
One of the things that was valuable to me with the education I received with mechanical engineering is problem solving. I use problem solving every day, whether it be dealing with a personnel issue or whether it be dealing with something that's failed within the facility. Some of the reasons I came to WKCTC were, for one, the affordability, but then also the fact that there's fewer distractions here. My degree with WKCTC has been able to improve my life significantly because of all the extra resources that were available to me and a lot of the things I've been able to accomplish that I wouldn't have without this degree.
Welcome back to the Stars postgame show, where we take one on the chin here at home, 77-64. Abe, we just couldn't seem to get over the hump.
Well, and it was really like a perfect storm tonight. We had some guys banged up, and then the players that we did have, we had some opportunities in the middle early with Campbell. He really couldn't get his game going. Lamont was off on his jumper. The game was like a 8 to 10 point cushion for the Archers all night. So if we play this game and we're healthy, we win this game.
And that's the same thing Trey Wilson said.
Yeah. We win this game. And so, I mean, you can learn from it. You don't get too down on yourself. But when you look at this film, with the guys that we had on the floor, you teach from that perspective. Mm-hmm. Guys, right here, we should have scored. Mm-hmm. Right here, we should have got that 50-50 ball. With a game within 8 to 10 points from the midway through the first half all the way through, those types of things make a difference. So, we took one on the chin, and we got another game coming up. So, hopefully, I know Coach, he'll get in there. He'll drill the guys on what they can do better, and we'll move on.
Well, that's the only thing we can do at this juncture because this game is over.
Yes,
and,
it is.
We'll kind of have to regroup. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some people back and get everybody healthy and have a full roster and be able to continue the rest of our season without any serious injury.
Right. Well, we've had our fill of them.
Yes.
I'm looking at that schedule coming up. We got a big game coming up on the 3rd, so you get back in the gym, go to work.
And, Dyersburg State came in here and pretty much handed it to us at our last home game, to be honest with you. And we have them coming up on January 3rd.
Yeah, well, it's a great community down there. I grew up just 9 miles from there in New Bern, Tennessee. Actually, I was born in Dyersburg. I may have some family in that in the bleachers there. I'm gonna have to make some phone calls, man. See if I can get some of that home cooking brought up. Wrap it up in a Croper sack, and you don't know nothing about Croper sacks, do you?
No.
That's country, man.
My paternal grandmother was from Dyersburg, Tennessee.
Really?
Yes, and the other one, my maternal grandmother was from Jackson. So I've been down to those places there quite a few times. Kind of like it down there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's a good country, man. It's a nice country. Good people, strong family. So we'll see how we do. But, guys, we had opportunities tonight. Just got to get it done.
You know what? There's nothing else to say after that because that describes the whole thing, and then that's the whole thing in a nutshell, to be honest with you. We just have to get it done. There's no other way to explain it.
And no excuses. And coaching the guys, they don't want any.
No.
We had an opportunity to win. We just couldn't get it done. We go back to the drawing board, and we get some guys healthy, and we come out and we put our best foot forward.
Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight as we drop one here at home, 77-64. We don't have a game until after the first of the year, so what I have to say to you and the listeners and the viewers, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and we'll see you back here after the first of the year.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
You hear him singing, and Abraham is being quite modest. We went to high school together, and Abe sang in the choir. He also led some songs, and what we're going to do is I'm going to arrange for him to sing the national anthem at one home game here, and I'm going to make sure that it's further along in the schedule so I can announce it so people can come out and hear it and watch you and hear you sing the national anthem. I think that'll be a treat for the fans here.
I love doing it, man. I appreciate it.
That's going to do it for us here tonight. For our producer, Dan Shepard, our director, Tom Butler, Richard Abraham, our color analyst, I'm Anthony Ridgway. Thanking you so much for joining us tonight. We'll see you after the first of the year. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The Stars drop one here at home tonight, 77-64. Thanks for joining us. Good night, everybody.